Hi, it's Mike from Gear Diary, and I'm here to take a look at the newly released game XCOM Enemy Unknown. And what better way to take a look than to launch right into a mission. So this is actually, I've been playing it for a while, but I wanted to go back and go right to the start. So this is the introductory mission, the first tutorial mission. And so in all missions you get a briefing, you get your objectives, and then you go ahead and you launch in. So you get to see what's going on. Little introduction that plays out. Now this is a turn-based game. It's a tactical shooter, and so what you're getting, so your strategy, you've got characters, a little squad that you control, that you go up against enemies, in this case a number of aliens. So you have turns, you have action points, and you're moving around. Graphics on this are fantastic. They look great. I don't even have it turned all the way up. I'm just accepted the default settings for now. And performance has been really good as well. So I'm just going to let this little cutscene play out, and then I'll launch into the tutorial. And we'll see just a few seconds of that. Your communication comes from the upper portion. You get to see what's going on. So now, here we go. So now we are in the game. Now you can actually take, let's see, will it let me? No, at this point it won't. So it's going to, right now it's just controlling me, telling me what to do. So you've got, now if you notice, I had two little movement flags, and then one disappears, so I have one left. So I have two move things to do. And so all you do is you simply right click to move. Now let's see if it will let me rotate the scene. Still not yet. But as you can see, I've actually got multiple characters, so you can only move so far per move. Okay. And now I have my fourth player is there. So now she is going to There we go. So now she's got to take her entire turn to move forward to check out the situation. So that guy's not doing so well, as you can see. His brain is kind of split open everywhere. So again, this is a little bit of backstory, and that tells us that we're going to be going into the into this building. So again, this is telling us what we can do. We dash, and I'm going to pause it for a little bit here, get ourselves into the building and into the combat situation, and then we'll check it out from there. Okay, now we're back and we're close to when the actual action of combat starts. So we have a little cutscene here as one of the squad members has approached the alien-controlled individual who is holding a grenade, and there's one of our first, that's the first alien look that we have, and Delta 3 is, well, he's dead. So now, as you can see, we've got an alien. He's making his move. We don't make simultaneous moves. Unfortunately, Delta 1 is down. And there's a couple of enemies. So now we get our first move. And again, we move out here. And now we get to enter. And see, there we go. We've got our target reticle, 84% to hit, 60% critical chance. And let's just go ahead and take them out. And so that took out one of the enemies. And now we have to move. Let's see, can I? There we go. Move to this position. You can throw the grenade. And here it goes. Throw it over towards that enemy who ends up, well, dying. Now, in come more. And unfortunately, our doctor is exposed. Okay. So now here we see we can start to rotate and move the camera, find a good place to go, right behind the tank, which will then give us good cover. Okay, there we go. So then we hit enter to go back in there. Now this one, if you notice, our percent chance to hit, we've got a little bit more distance, a little more cover to deal with, 75%. Still have a good critical hit percent. So let's go ahead and take them out. And there we go. Okay, and that's the entirety of the first level. It's a quick little mission. There are much more involved missions even right ahead from this. You get to select your difficulty, you get to upgrade, and in fact I'll show that in just a minute. A little bit of an upgrade system as well as the base system. So join that in a minute. Okay, now before we jump into the upgrade system, one of the things you get is you get a single base. So you can choose where you're going to be. So, and also what you get. So if you choose the US, you get air and space. If you choose Europe, you get expert knowledge. So that's really what you want to do. So I'm going to just choose the US base. And so that'll impact how I do things going forward. So as I go to build more air and space type combat vehicles. Now this is one of the really cool things is you've got a your mission system here. You've got research, engineering, barracks, hangar, situation room. So I can go ahead to the barracks. So you can look at your soldiers, you can look at the memorial, you can hire new soldiers. But right now, as you can see, the only option that's solidified is to look at that. So you've got a variety of active soldiers that you're going to be able to choose from, but one that is looking for your upgrade is George Ruiz, who's survived. So what you can do is you select your abilities. This gives you the chance to upgrade, and also right there it tells you that you have the ability. And so that's going to be important to be able to take out multiple aliens. And in fact, in the very next mission, you get to put that to use. So another important thing for all the XCOM games, and really this gets back to Civilization and pretty much any strategy game you ever have. So research in new tactics, techniques, technology, all happens through here. So let's say we are looking to possibly build new technology, so I think it's pretty important that we see what we can develop. So we have choices here that'll come up immediately, and this again gets back to similar things. So xenobiology, we don't have the ability to deal with yet. Weapon fragments, we can actually research into those, or the alien materials. And it tells us what it is we need. So I'm going to go ahead and research the weapon fragments.
Thank you, Commander. This research will take some time. We will notify you once it is complete.
So now we're all set. We've upgraded our soldiers. We've set our research into motion. And now we're about ready to go out on our next mission.
I would be quite eager
So she tells us she wants more stuff. So mission control is going to tell us that we have simultaneous attacks going on and we can only respond to one.
The country we help will donate more resources to our cause, but the panic level of the country we choose not to help will rise. It's not an easy decision, Commander, but it's one you'll have to make.
So right from the beginning, you're already making choices about where you go. So I'm going to, check out my situation. So I've got two. I've got one in Seattle and the other one in Beijing. So I'm going to choose the one. So you can see what your rewards are. You get 200 credits, or you get 4 scientists. So, sorry, I'm going to take the scientists in this case. Not an easy choice, because now the one over in Beijing is the panic level is going to rise, and you get to choose, okay, who's going to go out with me? And I need to make sure that I have everything that I need for him. So I need to make sure I've got that rocket launcher in there. So, rocket launcher, frag me. So I've got everything that I need for him, and he's got the ability to fire a rocket. And do I need to customize anything? See, I can customize anything that I want. I can choose different looks for him, whatever it is that I want to choose. So those are just little details, and they are my abilities in case I want to update. So now I'm back and I am ready to go. And so I'm not going to take it through anymore, but that is the opening of XCOM Enemy Unknown. This is Mike from Gear Diary, and thanks for watching. There we go, Begin Assault.